Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 2200th edition of Short Term Trading Live with Oscar, which you can find easily at www.futurestraders.com. Hello, kids. Welcome. This video 2200, coming at you on a Monday night for trading Monday night through Tuesday. Please remember that we are trading a very risky business here. These markets are risky. This business is risky. You must place your stops. Never trade without stops. Please place your protective stops first before you get brave and get into one of these positions, because I'll tell you right now, getting into a futures position without a stop is insanity. It's suicidal. Put your stop in first, remove additional risk from your trading, and you will be much better off in this industry. So please know the risks. You can lose more than you think if you get this wrong, but if you put your stops in, a stop is your best friend. So for trading Monday night through Tuesday, you are looking at the NASDAQ daily bar. And traders, I've got to be honest, I am getting a complete mixed bag of signals from OMNI. A complete mixed bag of signals. So in other words, some markets that we trade are bullish, some are bearish, some went neutral. But the NASDAQ has remained solid green, so I will say we are buying dips in NASDAQ. For trading on Monday night, Tuesday, the other markets, I'll let them do what they feel like doing, but the NASDAQ is going to be my focus, and we'll be looking for a nice deep pullback in your NASDAQ to get long. Why would I want to do that? Well, simple analysis like you're looking at here. Resistance lines and support lines, basically the purest form of technical analysis that we can sort of break this down to. In its simplest terms, shows you when a market should move higher, and when a market should bounce off of a low and move higher, or bounce off of a high and move lower. And what we're looking at right here is a market staying inside of a new channel, this blue channel building. And as it bounces off the low of the channel and heads towards the high, we will play it for what it's worth. Last bounce off the low of the channel, it went to the high, or almost. Then it bounced off the low of the channel and did go to the high. Now it bounced off the low of the channel. Why not expect it to go to the high? That's the blue channel. You're inside of a bigger channel, the red-green channel. I'm using it red and green because, as we know, down below would be support. So we make it green. And above is resistance. Speaking of which, something else I want to show you. Now that we've got the market which got out above this descending wedge, so to speak. It wasn't quite a descending wedge, actually. It's just a wedge. So we had a wedge here. The market has established itself above the wedge. So now I am going to do this. Watch. Now we take this resistance and we move it up. Now our resistance looks like it is here. From here to here, connect the two highs, we're building this whole piece above resistance. So simplified technical analysis would tell us that we want to be long the NASDAQ on pullbacks, and that is something that we will absolutely do. And another market that caught my attention, another stock I should say, is Tesla. Of course, it catches everybody's attention, but I've got a target this week of 697 in Tesla. That puts it up here at this green guy. That's where we're going from here where it is now. 697 is our target. We've got a trade set up at futurestraders.com in my live trading room. Please make sure you join us there, and I will be glad to tell you where we would like to buy Tesla and expect it to move higher this week. I would also like to inform you that for OMNI Camp, there is only one open seat left. Luckily, I've found two different campers, which I felt like approving. You know, I speak to many traders that want to come out here, and I sort of turn down many, but I do approve the ones that fit the bill. I have found two OMNI campers to fit the bill. That happily means when I finally approve one more OMNI camper, we can have the camp. OMNI Camp is a 4-day session held here live in Las Vegas. I've only got one open seat. Only 3 of you will ever come out for this camp ever. There's 3 of you here coming. You will be in my office working with me for 4 straight days and nights where I will teach the Omni to you. But I am telling you now, there's only 1 seat open, and I will certainly find a candidate for that seat out of the applications I'm going to receive. So please make sure you fill out your application at omnibootcamp.com, and maybe you will be one of the lucky winners who will come out to OmniCamp. One last thing about OmniCamp is once I have my 3rd student, it's a floating date. We could literally do the OmniCamp in the 1st or 2nd week of January. I've already got 2 campers who are agreeing to whatever date I want to do it at. 1 more camper that I approve, and we will call it a January date. So, OmniCamp, if you want to learn how to call these markets the way I do, the way Omni calls them, make sure that you go to omnibootcamp.com and fill out your applications. And then remember to keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to keep those emotions at bay is remember to place that stop first because of the risk involved here. And then say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to these videos and join me with a free membership at futurestraders.com.